going on, Aquarius? This is Jen catching you on DTWJLife. Hope you're all having a great day. I'm a little bit tardy in doing general readings for Capricorn season, but I am here, my dear. Yes. I hope you're all doing well. In the United States right now, we are undergoing a government shutdown. For those of you who are outside of the United States that may not be aware, you probably knew it before it happened. Who knows? But I'm going to be focusing on work, business, finance during this reading for Capricorn season because essentially Capricorn does represent that. Discipline, work, hard work, working tirelessly, that sort of thing. So we'll see what's going on in that sector for you, okay? I hope that you guys are doing okay, despite all this madness that's going on. Before I shot the first video, I was feeling all kinds of things coming through, and most of them really got to the pit of my stomach. There are a lot of people out there who are suffering right now and going through a great deal, financially, work-wise. It's been very difficult. It seems to me, though, this is a tower moment for everybody here in the United States. You're pretty much overcoming your tower moment because you're a very independent sign. You don't rely on the government. You don't rely on a lot of things. And even if you do, you're so adaptable and able to switch from one situation to another as if like nothing ever happened, like it's really no sweat to you. It seems like this is not exactly bothering you. Yeah. Hear me, learn from my word, you who know me. I am the union and dissolution. You're actually happy to see this happening, some of you. Some of you are a little bit pissed off, but you see the tower moment for what it is, and you're pretty much escaping already because you don't want any part of it. Okay. No. The spring inverted card had come up for two other signs prior to doing this video. Okay, so I laid out your basic three, and I usually clarify the second and third card. And the second card usually is like a crescendo leading into the third card, which is your culmination. First card coming up, Radiance inverted. Some of you are voicing your truth, but in a very passive way. And the reason why is because you don't know what's right or wrong to say at this moment. So you're either saying nothing and you're keeping your thoughts to yourself, or the less than desirable thoughts, or you are voicing them, but if you are voicing them, you're voicing them in a very indirect or passive-aggressive way right now, in hopes that somebody who understands your reasoning can read between the lines and help you. It's almost like you're crying out for help right now because you're a little bit worried. Next card coming up, Ozone inverted. Normally this means that there is either one person or a few people in your network that aren't trustworthy, but I'm not getting that in this reading. I'm getting that if you are going to forego being independent in dealing with this situation, forego being independent. Try not to rely too heavily on the people within your work network, because they probably more than likely have the same answers that you do right now. But I'm going to clarify that anyway. All right. This is so fitting for you. Okay, off of ozone inverted, this is actually positive, but it's going to be explosive at the same time. You guys do tend to get that way at certain points, especially when your assets are being threatened. You're talking quite heavily with your colleagues, your coworkers, your business associates. Secrets are being, secrets are coming out to light, essentially. That's what's going on because of the fact that you are talking about this and what's going on. But the secrets that are being unhidden now are pertaining to how you'll get your severance pay, how if you're leaving your job, this may have to do with how your taxes are going to be handled because of the shutdown, because things are about to quake anyway. Second card, second clarifier. The reason why they're quaking is because of this. People are not used to you being indirect. And when they see you being indirect, they know that something's wrong. And this is why they want to communicate with you so badly about everything that's happening, because they want to find out what's going on. But so do you. And because, you know, both ends of the conversation are finding out what's going on, secrets are being revealed, something is going to quake in a very pragmatic way, having to do with your material and financial wealth. Whew. If you're part of a union, all of you are going to stand up and walk at the same time if something does not get settled. I'm definitely getting that, like a huge movement, because as an Aquarius, you're very humanitarian. You're all about people's rights, civic rights, things of that nature. So if you're communicating heavily, it's probably going to be about that, how all of you are being treated on the job, how all of you are going to be compensated despite the shutdown. If you're in business for yourself, you're you're going to be creating a movement very soon. The kind of communication that you're going to be putting forth in the world, this is in tandem with radiance inverted. You already get the picture, right? It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be filled with compassion. The only people that you're speaking with compassion are your colleagues and business associates, okay? Those are the only people that you're speaking compassion with, okay? Because you're trying to create a movement. I will forewarn you, though, because this is coming out in the Aquarius, geez. This is coming out in the Aquarius. I don't know why that's coming through, and like I need to say that. It's coming out in the Aquarius. Interesting. Maybe it's, you know, the dawning of that age in a way, at least right now, because a movement is going to happen, whether people join you in that movement or not. I will forewarn you, though, outcome card. There are not going to be any new opportunities at the end of it. So, if you are employed by somebody else, I highly suggest that you become self-employed. Take the skills that you have now, make sure that they are as marketable as you can make them, and start a consulting business within that niche. I think that's what's going to favor you the most out of this situation, because either way you are going to take a stand. That's what I'm getting. That's what my cards are telling me here. There's something that you're very sick of, obviously. Okay. What's happening? If you're employed or you're like a part of like a big corporation, understand that the company that you are with, the corporation that you are with, is not a trickster. They are coming up confident, okay? They're a little bit shaken right now, obviously, because of the shutdown, but they're confident in the fact that they have been nothing but honest with you. They have treated you very well. that they've done everything that they can, despite your dissatisfaction. There are secrets, though, that are coming out to light because of this shutdown. There are things that maybe your boss didn't tell you about, that you didn't know about before, which is obvious because you're communicating quite a bit with your colleagues or your associates about this. A lot of secrets are coming to light. If you're self-employed, the way that the government works, or the way that it's currently working, the secrets about that is coming to light to you. And perhaps you can also use that as a skill set when you turn to becoming a consultant to other people who are looking for your help. The last clarifying card off of Spring Inverted. You are going to be creating your own opportunities. You're going to start again as the Fool. And you're also going to be taking quite a bit of action toward this new beginning. And it's actually going to be very fruitful for you. So I wouldn't worry too much about this cataclysmic event and how it may affect your pockets, because right now you aren't even worried about that. What you're worried about is how it's affecting other people. So since you are worried about how it's affecting other people, think about the skill sets that you have right now and what you can offer to others as a consultant. You may need to start on that path. If you would like a personal reading, check the information in the description of this video. Also, when I'm done talking, you're going to see my consultation hours. I am doing without the internet for a while in the interest of being able to help to pay off the mortgage that I have on my home. So that's why I have to set up consultation hours now, which is actually quite healthy for me. I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, you guys are going to end up going toward that direction, the direction of self-employment, freelancing. Just take the time out to assess what your gifts are, what your talents are, and figure out a game plan about how you're going to put them forward, so that you can help to serve others, especially others who are dealing with the rifts of this shutdown that may be where you're needed. You are such a blessing to humanity. Thank you so much for Aquarius for viewing me, for subscribing, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.